It's the Boogie. Hey, it's the Boogie. Okay, it's the Boogie. Hey, it's the Boogie. Hey, the Boogie Bomb Bro podcast. All right, now you go, bro.
All right. Boogie Bomb Bros broadcast. I didn't think of anything.
Welcome back to the Boogie Bomb Bros podcast, episode 1. We got signed. You already know it. We got signed to MTV for at least 20 episodes. So season 1 is here. Hope y'all enjoy this season.
We're thriving.
Before we get started, we got 2 sponsors. Go follow Serpent of Sins on Instagram and Sorgus on Instagram. Their Instagrams will be in the description below. Follow them. I got paid $5 for both of those sponsorships. So we got a $5 budget for this podcast, Tony. We could buy a Steam game to play. But yeah, that is $5. Hold on, but I already own it. Do you own it? I could gift it to you.
On Steam?
Yeah, bro. And then whenever you get a computer, eventually you'll have FNAF ready to go.
You just buy me FNAF 1. Honestly, I would be happy to play like fully finish FNAF 1. I feel like that's been always on my radar.
Well, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to the Boogie Bomb Bros podcast. Today is just an introduction. You know what I mean? Last time we kind of recorded that episode just in just like out of nowhere. Just randomly we were like, we had this idea, let's do it, and let's just have fun. And
just fuck around and find out.
Fuck around and find out, of course. I'm actually going to turn you up a little bit. You're not quiet. It's just I think my audio is a little bit messed up. You're good, bro. I fixed it. Now he's a little bit louder, so hopefully we're kind of like the same volume. I'm actually going to turn it down just a little bit. Okay. But yeah, we are here with officially episode 1. I said episode 1 in the last episode, but we are here with episode 1. The last one was a pilot. And yeah, I just want to introduce us, and I want Tony to introduce us. And I thought we could start this episode with introducing ourselves, saying a little bit about ourselves, and then talking about how we became friends and why we wanted to start this podcast. And then after that, I want to talk about Sonic CrossWorlds. Is it Sonic Racing CrossWorlds?
Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. Yeah. Because
we just played like an hour and a half of that game. And I have some opinions already on it. I'll say this: good ones. It's a fun game so far. I'll say that, but I'll get more into that later. So I'll introduce myself first, so Tony can understand. Because I'm kind of just doing this randomly, so you can get an idea for how to introduce yourself. I don't want you to overthink it. So my name is Greysonbrb. I stream on Twitch. I make the funny. I be playing the games too. And yeah, I just be playing hella shit on Twitch. That's really all I really be doing. I be playing a bunch of like story games because I just like playing story games on stream. I like joking around while playing them, and I just like engaging in really cool stories with my viewers and talking about theories and yada yada yada. I'm very passionate about video games as well. I don't know. I always suck at introductions, so I feel like maybe if I go first, it'll give you a little more confidence because I suck so bad at it. All right. My 3 favorite things in the world are pizza, Godzilla, and my girlfriend. My favorite anime is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. My favorite video game of all time is Persona 3 Reload. My favorite color is blue and black. I don't care that black is a shade. Shut the hell up. And weird fact about me, I like lizards.
Like that's weird.
So Tony, introduce yourself. I've been yapping this whole fucking time. Introduce yourself, brother. I want to hear what you got to say about yourself.
All right. I may have said my full legal name and full legal address. My bad. Wait, that's my actual address. Cut that out.
Wait, actually?
Yeah. Cut that out.
Thanks for making me edit that out, bro.
All right, for real now. Okay, my name's Tony, mostly known as Sly Manor. I am a gamer.
Ooh, wait. Emphasize on the gay.
I was gonna say that actually. I mean, like, my name's Tony. I'm bisexual, but I just like
W. We stand with you.
But, yeah, I'm a gamer. I very hyperfixate on games like Sonic, Final Fantasy Freddy's, Mario. It's a lot of video games in general. I really love indie games. Honestly, the more I think about it, I don't think I'm really that interesting.
Nah, bro, you are. You're cool as hell.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about it.
I didn't know what to say either. I guess
I'm really just like, yeah, it's very like hard to think of, but yeah, I just love video games. I love taking care of my family. I've been very blessed to be in a friendship with Grayson for this long and be able to make a podcast for the third time in a row. And I don't know. My 3 favorite things in the world. All right, I'll do that real quick because I know you said that. My 3 favorite things in the world. I mean, chicken nuggets count as one thing.
Okay.
Chicken and nuggets, Sonic the Hedgehog, and my family. And then if I could add a 4th, I'd say Grayson. But he'd be first.
Hey, I'm already there, family.
Glazing, by the way. Yeah, not even glazing. I'm just being genuine. But
thank you, Tony.
I don't know. I can't really think of anything else. But I guess my weird interest is. I guess my weird interest is I love bugs.
That's awesome. What was your favorite bug?
I love bugs. There's a lot. There's a lot of bugs I really like. I like praying mantises, but also there's another one I really like. I really love butterflies. That's got to be the maybe number 1. I think. I think that's my favorite. I love butterflies.
Butterflies are cool. I like the patterns on the wings. They're interesting.
Yeah. Oh wait, maybe moths.
Moths.
I like moths.
They really just be like looking at light and shit.
They're like, damn, this light looking pretty good.
So now that we've introduced ourselves and you got an idea who we are, I think it'd be cool if we talked about how we met each other. I think I'll talk from my perspective because I very vividly remember that night. I don't know if you'll have as many details as I do, which is fine if you don't. You know, but I want to tell the story of how me and Tony met because I genuinely think it was fate. I don't really like believe in that kind of stuff most of the time, but I really believe like, I'm not the most religious person, but like I will say this, like I feel like if there is a God wanted me and Tony to meet. You know what I mean? Like whatever higher being there is, I genuinely believe like at least the world wanted us to meet because listen to this story, okay? I told it a couple times on stream, but basically whenever this is back in 2017, me and Tony just checked how long we've been friends. We've been friends for 8 years. 8 years ago, I don't know how old I was. I'm 21 now. What is the quick math on that? That's like I was like 13, I guess. So when I was 13, I was chilling at my dad's house because I lived with my dad at the time, and one of my friends, I'll just call him Dom because that's like half of his name. One of my friends, Dom, or like acquaintances. I wasn't really friends with him, but I knew him at school and I like talked to him. But one of my friends, Dom, he hit me up and he was like, "Hey Grayson, I really am bored right now, and I heard you stream on YouTube. Can you do a stream?" And I was like, "Sure, man." Like I had no intentions of streaming that night, and he asked me to, and I was like, I guess, sure. So I went live, and I remember my title was something regarding my Discord server. I had a Discord server at the time called Muffin Squad. I know, a very original title. And I had something to do with my Discord in the title of my stream. So I think it was like join my Discord or something. And I went live, and shortly after I went live, somebody joined the chat called Sly Manor. And I was under the assumption that Tony was my friend Dom. So I started talking to Tony very nicely. Like we were already acquaintances. So like I thought he was Dom the first like hour and a half of the stream. And I was just talking to him like he was Dom. And then I found out he wasn't. And I was like, dude, this guy's cool. I want to be friends with him anyways. So I literally remember our first ever call. We called for like 5 minutes because we added each other on Discord. And I was like, "Hey man, what's up? My name's Grayson." And you're like, "Hey man, my name's Tony. I like TF2. I was like, "Sick, bro. I like TF2 as well." Because I had been playing TF2 lately because my dad at the time, he had like some girlfriend and she had a computer. And so I downloaded Steam and had TF2 on it. And I just remember playing TF2 all the time. And you brought up TF2 and I was like, oh, this guy's cool. So that's how me and Tony met. Randomly, from my perspective, was he just found my YouTube stream, but the way Tony found my stream is even crazier, in my opinion, because all right, tell your perspective now to add like how crazy this was. First off, from my side, some random guy I go to school with just told me to stream and I did, and that's how I met Tony. But Tony's is also pretty crazy. Go ahead.
All right, so I remember in the stage of my, like, I think at this point, I was like, what I was trying to do was I was just trying to find Discord servers to troll. And, like, I remember that very specifically. And before that, I was in a server and they just screamed at me and they made me leave. And then after that, I guess I was just scrolling YouTube and I was going like most recent, I believe I did, was like most recent live streams, and I was like scrolling down and then I found yours. I don't remember why specifically it like spoke out to me as much as it did, but I just remember like this looks interesting, and then I clicked it, and I don't know exactly how the conversation went between us, but I do remember. I don't know. I don't know why I wasn't like trolling or anything like that, because I really only did this like the day that we like met, like the live stream. Like I did not do this before. It was like only like today, because I don't know. I didn't have many friends, so I was just like, whatever, why not? So after that, I guess we just add each other. It's very weird to think that like if I just one day didn't like decide like, oh, I'm gonna go on Discord servers and troll people. If I didn't choose to do that one day, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be friends with you at all. It's like a weird like coincidence that you started the live and then I just decided to do that
at the same time too. Because you said you did it by recently, right?
Yeah, it was like the day right when I decided. Like,
well, not even just that. Like if you did like by recent, it would have been like near the same hour is what I'm trying to say. Like it's crazy that we both did this separate thing at this at the same like time, and it connected us. I just think that's crazy.
It's like weird. Like it somehow brought us together, even though we were doing like exact opposite things. Like the one thing just kind of made it happen like all together. It was so weird. I remember having the profile picture. You were the old like Grayson Muffin Squad one, and then like I was Spy from Team Fortress 2.
I remember. Yeah,
that was a shitty profile picture. I had a pretty shitty profile picture.
That's what I remember about TF2, because you had the Spy PFP, and I was like, I love TF2, and you were like, I love TF2 as well. And like, there's like, and you know, me and Tony have a lot of lore together that I don't want to really get into. We've been through like some of the best moments in our life and some of the worst. But the thing that I love so much about Tony, and the reason I started this podcast, which I'll get into after I say this, is because truly, no matter what, he's been there for me, see me through some of the toughest times of my life. And I'm sure, you know, same goes for me with him. But we've been there for each other during the darkest times and the brightest times, but we've always been there. There actually is another funny thing I'd like to mention where for a year straight, me and Tony did not talk, and it wasn't because we were beefing. It's not because we hated each other, nothing like that. We just lost connection because life got busy. But the funny thing is like after we didn't talk for a year, bro, didn't we like just pick it right back up where we were at?
I literally, okay, listen, I remember the exact day that we started talking again. You were streaming on YouTube again, and you were doing super hot. You were streaming super hot. And, like, I randomly just like, I don't know, I guess I saw you streaming. I was like, you know what, maybe I should catch up. And it's been a bit. So I just got on the stream and you're like, that's my goal right there. How you doing?
Dude,
it's been a while.
We picked it up right back where it was.
It was like immediate. Like we didn't waste any time.
And as funny as this might sound, and I want to get into the Sonic conversation here soon, and also the reason we made this podcast, but I think another thing that we have to like talk about with our friendship is Fortnite, because as funny as that might sound, I don't think if Fortnite didn't come out, we would be as close as we were because,
Absolutely.
still to this day, Tony has a Switch 2 now, obviously, but it's still a Switch, and I'm not hating on the Switch. I am hating. I got a burp. Sorry, I am hating on how many games do not support crossplay, and also are free. Not a lot of free games on the Switch, unless they shit. I mean, you even got to pay for the puzzle games, like $3.99. Like, you fucking kidding me? But that's the point. If Fortnite did not come out, I don't think me and you'd be as close because we fucking played Fortnite like nobody's business, and we still do.
Like,
we still run it up.
Yeah, we still do.
It's like a big part of how me and you got even closer. Because when I first tried to tell Tony to get on Fortnite, he's like, "No, that fucking sucks. That's stupid. That's for babies." I'm like, "No, man. No, literally. This guy would not play Fortnite. He literally said it was cringe." I was like, "Nah, dude, you don't get it." And then he tried it. Season 7, I don't think season 6. Season 7, and he was like, "Okay, this game's kind of epic." And then season 8. What gif?
The gif of like Danny DeVito looking, he's like, "Oh my god."
No, actually. And then season 8 happened, and bro locked in crazy. Like, he was, and I think by season 9 or was it season X? I think it was season X because it was 10.
I think it was season X.
Bro was like spending money on the game. I already had him addicted. It was over.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, me and Tony, we've been friends forever. Like I said, 8 years. I looked it up today. 8 fucking years we've been friends. Which is crazy. Almost a decade together, which is one of the most. Tony is one of the biggest blessings in my life. That's why I wanted to start a podcast. We've started so many podcasts. Like I talked about earlier, like we did this one called Muffin Squad.
Yeah, classic.
And we also had just a bunch, like the Irrelevant podcast. Deep cut right there. Then we did another one. I can't remember what we called it, but we've had like 3 or 4 podcasts. But the reason I wanted to start this one wasn't because I wanted people to actually listen to it. The reason I started this podcast, and Tony liked the idea, and so we just did it, was we want like an archive of our friendship at this point in time, just to like look back on it. So if you're watching this right now, I appreciate the fuck out of you. But the reason we're doing this is because later on in life, in another like 8 years, I think it'd be cool if me and Tony are able to like look back on what we were doing back then, and I don't know how many episodes this podcast will be. I'm hoping for double digits, but we'll see. It's just for fun. It's just for laughs. But yeah, it's sick. Hee hee hee. Do you want to start talking about Sonic Racing?
How about you go first? I'll probably accidentally like.
I feel like I've been talking a lot.
All right. Well, I guess I'll talk about my opinion.
You go first. I feel like I've been talking a little bit.
All right. Well, I think so far, I feel like it's fun. I'll say that it's very, very fun. I really like. I feel like a lot of the stages are really good. The music is fucking. Hold on. Put the kids out of the room. It's very sexy. The music is very sexy, in my personal opinion, which is kind of crazy because I've seen a lot of people, not really like on social media because I don't have social media. I just don't do that anymore. But like I've seen everybody trash on the music and some of them, which is like I don't understand. Like I get it sometimes, but not this time because a lot of the music is super good, in my personal opinion. But if we're talking like gameplay wise, I think it's pretty fun. I will say, I think my biggest complaint is that sometimes the the weight and like the driftness of a car or what's it called, hoverboard. It's a hoverboard or air ride. I can't forget which it was, but like sometimes it feels very not tight. Like it feels like very wide. I don't know how to explain it. It feels like when you turn, it feels wide and you can't like do exactly how you want to like drift. Like I don't really know how to explain it, but definitely not perfect. I think the items are perfectly chaotic. Like I think some of them are kind of bullshit, but I think that's just kind of the norm for a lot of like car races like this. But I feel like there shouldn't be two blue shells. Like one of them's like a fucking ghost, and then the other is a fucking anvil. Like I just I get that you don't want a person to be in first the whole game. I get that. It's a little like unfair, I guess, to people who suck. Oh, no, I can't say that.
Whoa. Every liberal just clicked off the video.
Every liberal. What do the Republicans think about this?
I like Sonic CrossWorlds. I like it. I do. I was playing it last night. Fucking stupidest impression.
Where's Freddy Fazbear? Yeah, no, that was really good.
Stupidest.
But I don't know. I think items are like half and half. Like most of them feel balanced, but some of them feel like if you get in first place, you're getting fucked raw, in my personal opinion. Like it's just like it's kind of crazy how easily you can get trampled by items if you're in first place, especially if there's two blue shells. Like you're gonna get hit by an anvil, then you're gonna get hit by the big ghost, which is like I feel like a little too much. In my personal opinion.
Ghost is fucking crazy. I will say that I got hit by that a couple times.
And the thing is, it doesn't like hit just you. Like it goes like wide. Like it does like 5 tornadoes that can go backward as well. So if you're in first, somebody else in the back can also get hit, which probably gives you a chance as a first placer to like kind of like keep the lead. But at the same time, you're getting hit. So obviously the guy in third place or fourth place is going to be like, a free win, baby. But did I already talk about the tracks? I think I already talked about the tracks. I talked about the music.
You talked about the music.
Yeah, I think the tracks are really good too. I think a lot of the tracks are like, it feels like a good balance of Sonic stuff. Because like, I played Team Sonic Racing. That was the last racing Sonic game that I played, and I thought it was fine. But like, I felt like it wasn't really a good representation of Sonic, like in general. Like, it felt like a lot of stuff, like a lot of stages were kind of just basic. I feel like, in my opinion, some of them were good. Some of them were from previous games. Most of them were just reused or either just like very basic. Like a lot of them were like, there was a cool Haunted Mansion one though, but that was about it. I think that one kind of puts out my brain as being unique. But I don't know. A lot of the tracks in this one are a lot better. A lot of them are kind of taking like pieces from older Sonic games compared to Team Sonic Racing. Like there's Sonic Adventure, there's Sonic Unleashed, there's Sonic and the Secret Rings, there's Sonic Riders. It's like pretty sure there's Sonic Lost World as well. Pretty sure Sonic Generations, Sonic X Shadow Generations. Even like newer ones, like I already said the newer one, like Sonic X Shadow Generations, but like Sonic X Generations, Frontiers. I think it's most of the new. Oh wait, no, Sonic Superstars. That too. That voice cracked. You can cut that out. But a lot of them are pretty good. I like a lot of the choices. I think a lot of the character choices are good too. I feel like a lot of them are pretty like solid, especially because Team Sonic Racing had very limited Sonic representation and a very limited like choices. Like there, like no Espio, no Charmy. Cream wasn't playable in the last one.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why. But Vector was playable, so you probably would like that one. But just a lot of characters that should have been there weren't there. I don't know. And the story mode was kind of weak. I played it and I thought the story mode was like very weak, especially after like Sonic Forces and other games where stories were kind of weak. But it's a racing game. I'm not expecting like peak fiction or anything like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think honestly my biggest complaints so far are the controls. I feel like the controls could be better, like kind of like more tight.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it kind of feels like you don't really have much of a handle of the car. And I feel like another issue I have is that the DLC characters don't even have voices. Like I know everybody's talked about that, but like Joker, the guy from the Yakuza, I don't remember his name. Do you remember his name?
I've not got to that one. I love Yakuza, but like I only really love Yakuza 1 to 2. Yakuza 0 to 2. I'm sorry, I'm a 3-game Andy, but I love him so much.
That's all right, that happens. But yeah, most of the DLC characters don't really have voices, so that's kind of a shame. Well, I'm not really expecting Steve to be like, I am Steve, always racing. But the characters who actually need voices, like Joker, I feel like should have voices. But maybe they'll fix that later. Even SpongeBob and Patrick will have voices, which is kind of think is kind of stupid. I want to hear SpongeBob talk back to Sonic, like "fuck you, you blue bitch." That'd be funny.
That would be kind of goofy.
Would be kind of goofy, but I think honestly, my just the complaints are the controls. I think that's the only thing I can complain about.
Mm-hmm.
Like honestly, some small things, but yeah, I don't know. Most of it is pretty positive. I have a lot of very positive things to think about this game. The only thing they really need to fix is the controls. I just wish they handled it better. But that might be just because I'm on the Switch 2 and I'm playing the Switch 1 version for some reason. Maybe that's why. Because it's 30 FPS instead of 60.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Could be wrong. But all right, let's go over to Greysonbrb and let's hear his opinions. Let's hear what you guys say.
I'm gonna try to cover everything you said, because
you don't need to. Like,
no. I am also autistic. Let's get lit, okay? So basically, music wise, you talked about music. I think the music is fire. I don't know how anybody's hating on this. I think it just kind of goes back to how like nowadays people just hate on anything. It's just ridiculous, like how much hating goes on in the gaming world, especially for a game this fun. Like, do I think this is like the best racing game ever made? Maybe not, but I will say this is one of the more enjoyable ones that I've played recently. Grayson, how would you describe Sonic Racing CrossWorlds? Chaotic as fucking shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's fucking nuts.
It feels janky a lot of the time, but most of the time it kind of feels goofy janky, not like janky in a way where it's like, this fucking sucks, it's uncontrollable, which it is uncontrollable, but I'm saying like, it's just fun. It's like, holy fuck, I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to drift, but I'm over here with the fucking item over here, blah, 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 blah. And it's fun, but that jankiness can also come in times where like, I think something control wise, you were talking about how much you hated the controls, something that really I struggled with while playing, and I was like, this does not feel right, was when you go in airplane mode and you try to like do the drift charge up thing. You could not control the fucking car. Like, at least I could. And maybe I'm doing it wrong, but I just could not control it. And that was the most frustrating thing probably throughout the game. At least in my opinion, like Tony said, this is just a really fun game. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing, new. But stage wise, dude, some of these stages, holy fuck, they look amazing. And I will say, I can talk about this because I'm not playing it on console, because most console releases have to run the game at stable 30 to 60. But I'm playing it on PC, so my shit could be unoptimized as fucking hell. They don't give a fuck about PC gamers. But I'm happy to say, which I guess no one really thought that this would run like shit, but it runs really good. I didn't change any settings when I first got on. I just, whatever it put me on is what I played on. I might have played on medium. I might have played on low. I might have played on high. I might have played on fucking ultra mega fucking ray tracing mode. I don't know. But I will say this. It looked beautiful. It ran beautifully. And that's good enough for me, okay? In it specifically, there was one map. I think it was the jungle map. Dude, the fucking dirt, the reflection of the water and the lights, it looks so damn good. It's a little detail, right? And, I usually say that we don't need the littlest details, but it was a little detail that made the world feel a little bit more real. And I like that, you know what I mean? Because it's right there in your face when you're waiting for the race to start. So I feel like it does have, a reason. And it really stood out to me. Another world that I don't know if you saw this. No, I think you did. Dinosaur World. Fucking love that. Listen, I'm a dinosaur boy.
Oh, I wasn't that one. Ah, damn.
You didn't get that one?
No, I guess I didn't get that one.
Okay, then I'll talk about it.
Great.
It is beautiful. Yeah. It's sick as hell. But like another thing that I noticed, this isn't like really like to determine if the game is good or not, but there's multiple dinosaurs. Like so in the cross world, I guess is what you would call it, like the portal you go through to go to the other one. There's dinosaurs that are alive, right? But I also noticed in the museum level there were like like fossils of dinosaurs, and they were also moving, which I thought was pretty cool. That there's like 2 stages where you can see dinosaurs. But yeah, it's
one of them alive, one of them dead.
Yeah. It would be actually really cool if you played the museum and then you went into the dinosaur world. So it's kind of like you see the skeleton and you see them alive. That would be a cool thing. But yeah, I love it. Like I said, music's fire. I don't know I don't know where Tony saw that. I'm not saying you didn't. I'm just saying there's no way people are hating on this soundtrack. The fucking intro song? No, I'm shaking ass. Like just simple I'm shaking some ass. And dude, there's so many stages where that last lap music, that shit's banging.
Yeah, especially on Rainbow Garden. That's my personal favorite. It's so what's the word? Exciting. I'll just say that. I don't.
Yeah,
really
it is really it gets it pumped up. And again, the maps that I played, I loved every single one of them. I can't complain about a single map or a track, I guess you would call it. I can't complain about a single track. None of them feel unfair. None of them feel, like I like how every map has its own kind of like area that's specifically for a certain kind of trick. I don't know if you noticed that, but like for an example, there's like the little like kind of like watery area map, I guess, where has all that water at the end before you do the final lap, or like what would you call that? Like you finish a lap, I guess, like the little like finish line. Sorry, lost my train of thought. The little water before the finish line. I like that because like every map has like specific areas for certain things. Like some have a bunch of turns for drifting. Like that water one has stuff where you can go in the sky and do tricks in the air. I noticed that while playing it, that every stage kind of has its own little thing. So like all play styles are viable. You know what I mean? Like every map has its own little play style, yada, yada, yada. I like that. I think that's really cool. The game ran perfectly fine. There were a couple times Tony lagged out, but I genuinely think it was because the servers were like overwhelmed because so many people were on. Because like, I mean, motherfuckers were playing this game, even though it's like almost 2 in the morning. It's crossplay too, yeah. But other than Tony lagging out twice, like the actual races themselves, no lag whatsoever. Smooth as hell. Which is surprising for at least for Nintendo, in my opinion. Nintendo servers are notorious for being like kind of laggy, in my opinion. Not hating on Nintendo. I'm getting a Switch too, hopefully soon. But I don't know. It ran good. It's super fun to play, and it's also like, and I mean this in a good way. Something I really liked about it was easy to pick up. It was easy to like kind of get in the groove of it, and I was automatically having fun with Tony, and that's awesome because you want your game to feel fun and exciting, like Tony said, but like you also don't want it to be so complicated with the controls that you can't just like sit back and play and just have fun. And I instantly was able to sit back and just chill and like have fun and like, try to get first and, yada, yada, yada. It's really fun. That's the best way you can describe this game. It's just a lot of fun. Is it worth 70? This is the beta version. We don't have all the characters.
Yeah, like we don't have like the full package.
I would have
the Switch 2 version.
I would hope. I don't think they're gonna do this. I wish they would do a 2-day beta or like a 1-day beta, or not even a beta. Just like a free weekend before the game comes out, where you can try all the characters, all the maps, yada yada yada, and just see. Because if I could do that, I could better judge if the game is worth 70.
Yeah.
Is this game? If this game is 50, 100% in my opinion. I think it's totally worth 50. 70, it's a little bit, for me maybe because there's not a lot of crossplay games for Switch and PCs, and especially one this polished. So for me, it's a little bit more worth it, but yeah. I've been yapping for a while. I really like it. I think it's pretty fun. I think I'm definitely gonna play more of it tomorrow. Whenever I wake up, because I've been waiting for this to come out for a while, ever since Tony told me about it. But yeah, I really like it so far, and I probably would have played it the rest of the night if we didn't have to record. I told Tony we would record today. I said we could play a little bit for like an hour, and then we can record afterwards and share our thoughts. We were honestly, this episode is just going to be only an introduction, which it's crazy to me that was going to be the case, because now the introduction's done and we're almost done talking about this. It's only been 35 minutes.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's only been 35 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. Do you have any other final thoughts on Sonic? I'm trying to think if I have any. It's just fun. That's all I can really say about it. I just wish there were more characters. That's the only thing. I understand they locked some of them up because they're probably still working them out. I don't know. I feel like personally, maybe I'm a hater, right? I just feel like the cast of characters that we got is a little weak. Okay, and I'm not just saying that because Vector is not there. I am excited to try Joker.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be exciting to play.
I think he comes out the 31st.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But yeah, Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. I'd give it a 4 out of 5 right now. Again, I've not even played that much. I only have 85 minutes on Steam. I'm looking at it right now. So I've been looking at the Steam in library this whole time we've been talking, just staring at Sonic and Shadow and the dinosaur.
I've been just in the menus, just kind of scrolling around.
Hell yeah. But yeah, what would you give it right now out of 5? What would you rate it?
That's a good question. I'd say I feel like your score is accurate, 4 out of 5. I feel like 4 out of 5 is pretty accurate. I just kind of wish you could play as more characters, like you said. I feel like a lot of characters are kind of missing, and I feel like this beta should add more stages. I feel like they did add some stages. I think the previous beta was very lenient on stages because obviously it's an open it's a closed beta, so they're trying to get people to test out bugs and stuff. So I feel like this one should have gotten a little bit more stages, in my personal opinion. Maybe Kronos. Maybe
dude, we've already played almost all of them, haven't we? There's only one I feel like we haven't played.
Yeah.
I don't think we played Colorful Mall, have we?
Yeah, no, we haven't played. Okay, Colorful Mall, and there's another one. There's there's the what's the snow one called again? Aptos? It's not Aptos. No, Aptos is the Unleashed stage. It's I don't remember, but it's the ice stage from Unleashed. Ahsoka. I think it's what's called Ahsoka. Could be wrong though, but yeah.
Something Sonic related I want to talk about due to this game is, and maybe this is me coping, maybe these are the words of a madman, and if it is, hey, roast me in the comments. But I do like all the Sonic Unleashed I can't say that fucking word. You know what I'm trying to say. Can you say it for me?
Representation.
Yes, because it gives me hope for a remake. It gives me hope. Okay, call me a madman. Yeah, I want Sonic Unleashed. I want it.
I know exactly what you're saying. Call me a madman.
Yeah, I killed that man, and I like doing it. You ever seen that clip from That's me.
Doing it.
Yeah, that's me, Sonic Unleashed.
Whoa, wait. Hey. Wait.
I want a remake of that game so bad. Even though you can play it on PC, I need to do that.
Forgot about that.
What was I gonna say? But yeah, all of these Sonic Unleashed levels, I feel like they understand how much people love that game, and maybe they'll realize it so much that they and I know I might sound like a pocket for saying this, but maybe a little remake. Oh my god, why did I say that out loud?
Oh goodness. Ooh, that's pretty.
Do you think we'll get a remake?
One day. Definitely one day. I feel like they'll do it one day. Maybe they'll do a cool little upgrade. Maybe not even just a visual upgrade. Maybe it's just re-releasing it because it's only on consoles.
Dude, if
it's only on
sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but dude, if they would just re-release it and upscale it, you don't even have to actually go crazy. Just upscale it to 4K and release it for $35. I promise you, I'd buy it day one. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, genuinely. I feel like that'd be completely fine.
But I mean, they obviously gotta know how impactful that game is. Now, personally, me, I need a bundle deal. Hey, okay, how about this? Fuck the remake. Fuck the remaster. Give us Sonic the console games. Give me Sonic Unleashed, Sonic in the Secret Ring, and Sonic in the what is that night one? Black Knight. Yeah, give me that 3 combo game right there, like Mario 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy. Give me that.
Yes.
And make it $40, and I'll buy it. Maybe 50. Maybe 50 if like I got a little bread, but release that and it's release it, and my money is yours.
I would like if they like change Secret Rings and Black Knight to where you don't need to swing a controller, like you can just do button presses.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be a good like upgrade. But like obviously you can like change it on consoles, like you can change it to like gyro or like fucking motion controls.
I fucking muted my mic by accident.
I was wondering like why is it quiet?
Yeah, I was scratching my head and I smacked the mute button. Sorry guys.
Did I say something wrong?
No, I agree. I think that's a cool idea. I don't know, man. I feel like they're gonna remake Unleashed. I really do, because I think they saw how good Shadow. I think they saw how good like Shadow X Sonic Generations did, and I'm like, they're like money. They're like Mr. fucking Krabs.
Brand new bag for pearl I didn't pay for.
Last thing I want to talk about before we wrap this up, because this is fresh off the fucking press.
Yep.
We did get a new Fortnite collab, one that I've been wanting for the longest time. Deep Rock Galactic is coming to Fortnite. I got the V-Bucks ready for the skin. I think it comes out tomorrow. So, yep. I'm excited. I don't really have much to say about it. It looks cool. I'm excited to see all the stuff. I've only seen the skin. I'm sure there's going to be like a pickaxe emote, etc. I'm excited to see it. I love Deep Rock Galactic. I have like 60 some hours in it. Super fun game. Yeah. And it's crazy that like an indie game, not maybe indie is the word because it's big, but like just like a smaller game, you know what I mean? Not like a big AAA one is getting a Fortnite collab. I think that's fucking awesome. But one more thing before we end this, I told Tony we would do this. I'm gonna put you on the spot. I'll go first, because I don't want to put you on the spot. Song of the week. We're gonna be doing this as well. You can go ahead and look.
I can find one.
So let me think. I'm trying to think. There's 2 songs I'm thinking of. Okay. I got my song of the week. I'm gonna go Payton List by Protect. I like that song a lot. It's got a good beat. I like the instrumental. I like the lyrics. It's not like the best song ever made. Don't get it twisted. But it is a really good song. I'm not gonna play it on the stream. The songs that we put as our songs of the week will be in the description below, so you can go listen to them. So mine this week, I'm gonna go Protect Payton List because it's just a really good beat, pretty decent lyrics, and it's just one of those songs that like you listen to and you just have a good time listening to it, I guess, if that makes any sense. Like it's not like I'm sitting there going, oh my god, this guy's a lyrical genius. It's just I turn it on, I'm like, this is a good ass vibe. Hell yeah, man.
All right, I like that. I like the decision. All right, I picked mine.
All right, let me hear it.
All right, mine is it bad that I kind of miss you? Odd Winter remix by DEML8, and it's an Odd Winter remix. Yeah, I used to listen to this a lot. Yeah, it was I got addicted to it a couple of weeks ago, I remember, and I used to listen to it a whole lot. I was kind of addicted to it. I was addicted to the second verse specifically, where Odd Winter comes in with the new lyrics. I think that one is really great. It's kind of like a, I guess, sad song, but not really sad. I kind of just find it like a vibe, in my opinion, but it's really good. I love the instrumental. I love the vocals, especially the second verse with Vodwin. It's a really good song. I like it.
Hell freaking yeah. Sick, bro. I'll have to check it out. And you can check it out too in the description below with our sponsors as well. But yeah, I think that's going to conclude episode 1. It's been fun, dude. I had a lot of fun recording this episode. Next episode, we already got a plan. It's not gonna be just a podcast yapping. Loud ass car driving by my crib at 2 a.m. We got the next episode planned out. Gonna be I'm gonna spoil it a little bit. I'm not gonna say what of, but the next episode will be a tier list video along with us yapping about it. So be there or be square or be a circle. I don't really care. I did not just drop bars like that casually.
Hold on. Somebody clip that.
Nah, that might be my best bar. But
not it might be.
That being said, thank y'all. If you are watching at this point in the video, thank you. You did not have to, but we do appreciate it. 45 minutes of listening to us yap. That is fucking crazy.
Yes.
But we are out. The Boogie Bomb brothers are gonna go ahead and dip the frick out. Tony, do you have anything to say before we end the recording? That's not your address again.
Okay. All right. Remember to check on your family, take care of yourself, drink some water, get some good sleep. Most importantly, just have a good time.
That's beautiful. One love. Bye.